Hey there guys, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm doing few videos. Second video is going to be a Lattafa perfume, and this is marketed towards I think both genders. If not, maybe just for women. I don't know what this is trying to replicate because usually we see Lattafas are usually inspired version of something. Hardly they make some originals. So this one particular one I really was interested because my favorite, one of the most favorite notes in perfumery is cherry, and I would not say that everybody loves cherry like the way I do. Cherry is such a fruit. It's a sour, sweet experience. It's kind of like lush. It's kind of like sexy, flirtatious, and you know, I would say like to each his own. But it's kind of like a love it or hate it fruit. No, some people like it, some people don't. For me, from the beginning, the cherry fruit itself, the cherry cough syrup or cherry candies or anything that has like any dessert has cherry. I like the puree, it's fantastic. Anything like that has berry, cherry, these things are beautiful. So I did previously cover Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and the dupe of that was Lovely Cherry and one other from Fragrance World. These are some of my favorite perfumes, the dupe even. And then they had a cherry smoke dupe, which is called 1505 from Lattafa also. So I did try some cherry, and I did try I'm sorry, I'm giving a little bit intro because to give you idea that where this fragrance actually belongs. Then I did Guerlain's Le Petit Robe Noir Black Perfecto, like a dark cherry leather. Also, I did cherry, Wild Cherry by Mancera, which was a beastly, powdery, kind of like a rough cherry, like on a niche side. So today we'll be looking at Lattafa's Mayar Cherry Intense. I got this recently and I was testing it, and one of my sisters in Fragcomm, Bangladesh, means one of our members, she said, brother, I'm waiting for your review, right? So I am sort of, I think her name is Nosin, sister Noshin. So this review, hopefully you would like that, and rest of you will check it out. So this is the tin can packaging like Jean Paul, and this is much better in a way because it doesn't take so much effort. Like some of the Jean Paul, it's very difficult to take out. Sometimes you lose your nail. So this is how that is. Inside bottle stays there, and they have few other Mayars. I have tried this line, the green one, and I talked about a couple other ones. I like them. They're really nice, but kind of like a for feminine market. This thing, the bottle looks like this. It is very beautiful. It is red and the color of passion. And even the cap looks really gorgeous, even though it's plastic. You can take a look. I mean, if you're buying a bottle, if the bottle is nice, it makes it sort of like a bonus. The cap has some weight, metal and plastic. Clicks mild, the cap is not very secure. Atomizer, good atomizer. Okay, so I'm wearing this perfume here in the pit, sort of like in a joint. Let's go double shots. Okay, so this thing is not just cherry, and this is not another dupe of Lost Cherry or the cherry smoke. This is a kind of like a different kind of cherry, and I'll tell you, this is so lovely. This is something, everything like I wanted in a perfume from cherry, which is more unique than your typical the same sour cherry, sweet candy cherry that you get from the Lost Cherry sort of DNA. And this is different for sure. This is very different from the other dupes of like cherry based perfumes, Lost Cherry sort of sweet sour. This has more interesting darkness to this. So there is a note of strawberry jam, there's cherry, and I believe there's some smoky, leathery feel. I don't remember all the notes. Maybe there are far or something like, I don't know. There was something else in it. But what I smell, I'll tell you. When I spray this, first of all, it is very lovely. It reminds me of a fragrance that is like lipstick on. I had it long time back from Maison Martin Margiela. This and that doesn't have that much in common. That one is the iris. This thing is like built in the same way that Maison Martin Margiela, like the lipstick on. I really liked it. For some reason, I sold it, but that was such a lovely, realistic perfume. This is again a realistic, like strawberry jam meets cherry jam. Both are authentic, organic, jammy smell, and this is not too sweet. Okay, so this is another thing is different. You can say different, or if you do not like too much of a, how to say, sweet perfumes or too intense, too sour, this is going to be for you. This is not too sweet, this is not too sour, and it has this sophistication. It reminds me almost, it goes almost towards the direction to Black Perfecto, but Black Perfecto from Guerlain, the little dress ones, the black bottle discontinued, that is bit too dark. That fragrance, that leather note is very much for only cold weathers. This thing you can wear throughout fall, winter, even until end of February, even the summer days when it rains at night time. It's very unique smelling one. Performance is really great on this. I really like the way this performs. Easily 6 to 7 hours in our mild cold weather. So projection is also not bad, but projection is not as good as the longevity. Longevity is the star, 8 out of 10. Projection is kind of like a 7 out of 10. So where do you wear this? You can wear this like if you want to wear a perfume that stands out from other people, you don't want to smell like 10 other people, this is one of the good choices. If you're going out casual hangout, you can wear this. Also great for casual. If you're going a little bit of a shopping weekend, great fragrance to accompany you. Even it's a breezy day, you dress up vibrant colors. If you're wearing the color red, this is a great fragrance. But mostly what I really imagine, like, let's say you're wearing one of this burgundy sort of a leather jacket, which look really good, like with a touch of darkness or black. It feels like not red, it's like a dark red, like the color of the bottle. This is what it feels like, not to the point of gothic, but also nice, stylish leather jacket sort of. So it has the versatility, it offers so much range out there. This one, not many people talking about it, not many male reviewers talking about it. I see some great female reviewers talking about it. I follow them and I love their work. Those who reviewed it, please check out the review. They gave such great description. But to my nose, if you're a big fan of cherry and strawberry jam, you should try this. Basically, this is what this fragrance reminds me of. And let me put a little bit more where I don't have any space left in my, yeah, here. Okay. Wait always for this liquid to disappear, because Middle Eastern perfumes, any perfumes, sometimes have a tendency to have a little bit of alcoholy synthetic vibe that may disturb your nose. So yeah, it's not disappearing very quickly. Um, yeah, when I do that, it creates a nice little, if you think, like, if you do this, it creates sort of like a storm, like or hurricane in front of your nose. It's like it creates a nice scent bubble. This is really, really lovely. It's not too sour, it's not too bitter. Sometimes cherry fragrance can be bitter, like wild cherry. I felt something on it was a bit bitter. I liked it but couldn't wear it. It was not very familiar. Sorry, it was not very wearable. This thing is wearable. And the thing is, this fragrance smells of very high class. I mean, I paid $30 for it. It smells kind of like $80 fragrance. It's like from a niche house, very, sitting there with a lot of confidence, not trying to shout out like a cheap, intro and then followed by nothing. No, this fragrance offers so much more depth than many of the, synthetic, like top heavy fragrances. So that's the credit of this perfume. I really like this. And I think both gents and ladies can wear it alike. But if you are a girl or a lady, you should wear it on your hair, on your jacket, on your neck. If you wear it here, it will be perfect. Basically, perfumes are very sexy. When you smell it, let's say someone, you give them a hug, you smell it somewhere here, that creates sort of like an attraction. It creates, like, if it smells nice, it just, I don't know, for some reason, I like the idea. Here is also nice, but somewhere coming from here, when you go near people, you smell it, this is what creates a nice little effect. So that's the effect this perfume has. Very high class, I must say, very high quality. And I would say the third thing is the presentation is mind-blowing. I know many of the girls who like this bottle better because this look more feminine than men. But guys, don't shy away. Try this perfume. If you just want a good smelling perfume and you want a little bit different kind of a fruity, mild dark, maybe a hint of suede somewhere, try this. Okay, hint of smoke somewhere as well, in my humble opinion. Nice perfume, really beautiful. It does not try to do anything like a show off. That's the highlight of this fragrance. Okay, like for example, Lovely Sherry, it's all about that sour cherry. You just keep want to smell this, keep spraying the opening, and it's just like a gorgeous, like a runway model. This thing is more like a, princess or a duchess of a certain country or island or something like that. This feels like much higher class fragrance than the Lost Cherry DNA. Even I would say the Cherry Smoke dupe of Lattafa is also great, but they are kind of in the similar ballpark. Overall, I give this fragrance a very high rating of 9 out of 10. It would get 10 out of 10 if it had little bit more oomph, you know, like if it performed like 10 out of 10, I would get perfection 10, but this is not bad for the price. Okay, so check it out. Mayar Cherry Intense, a hidden gem, fragrance you must check out. Thank you so much for watching, and I think I'll do a list and we'll upload these things. Take care, have a nice day, bye bye.